Welcome to Dickheads Do Podcasts.
That'd be a really good name.
That generally should be our name.
Welcome to Pre-Drink Gaming.
Welcome to Dix & Co.
This is another one of our podcast episodes, the second in the series.
Of this year.
And as you can see, there is only me, Jeff and Josh here.
So, what's that?
Our diminished roster, and we shall drink for our fallen comrades.
Skal.
It's because they drank Pepsi. That makes sense later.
Actually, why would it make sense, Jeff?
Because that's one of the
Stay
topics.
tuned and find out.
Next week.
Yeah. So we have a couple of topics that we're going to talk about. Firstly of them is the recent Pepsi ad.
Yes. Apparently it's really racist.
It's got quite a lot of controversy around it.
They did the same joke as last week, actually.
What about the word controversy?
Controversy.
Controversy? Controversy? Answers in the comments.
Don't
That's what I
play.
think.
So, why is it apparently racist, this ad?
Are you asking
Do,
me?
do you guys know?
Because it's a Black Lives Matters march, and the notion is that Pepsi brought them together.
But is it actually a Black Lives Matter march? Or is it just a
I don't
general
think
march?
it is.
I don't think it's saying Pepsi's brought them together. I think it's saying that Kendall Jenner with a can of Pepsi has the power to stop there being any
struggles
racial
in the world.
tension between the Black Lives Matter movement and the police,
Yeah.
which obviously isn't so.
I know people see it like that, but I think it's shit about people within
Seeing it that way.
seeing it. It's protest all over the world all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean the Pepsi outfit. It's a Black Lives Matter. I think they should have kept it online. To be honest, they shouldn't have pulled it because it's definitely not a Black Lives Matter march. It's all about peace and all about unity.
Yeah, because there's like people from different cultures all getting together. There's even transgender in there, and I don't care what the fuck brings anyone together, whether it be a sparkly piece of poo on the floor or Pepsi. You know, I don't give a shit. As long as people are together, then it's all good for me.
Yeah, that's why Jamie. My voice is going really weird. That's why Jamie is bitches love Pepsi. That's his motto.
It was 5 years ago.
Bitches love Pepsi.
I can see this argument from both sides, really. I can see why people are a bit put out by it.
Just trying to see if
I can see the message that Pepsi are trying to get across by trying to add their brand to the movement for equality.
Yeah.
And balance. But they've not gone about it in a particularly good way by suggesting that Kendall Jenner
Kendall, yeah.
can somehow make it all stop with a can of Pepsi to the right person.
I don't even think that was the case. They're always.
Well, she's handed a can of Pepsi to a police officer on a picket line, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And he's suddenly gone, all right, yeah, everything's hunky-dory here because I've been handed a can of Pepsi.
Yeah.
If the ad's done anything, it's brought YouTubers together to hate on the ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So any way that you look at it, Pepsi has brought someone together.
Yeah, it's really weird because
Just
people,
not the intended people.
Yeah, exactly.
what was strange is because like the far left and far right or whatever have all kind of joined together to hate this advert. So it's kind of brought unity, but
It's a bit like the Christmas jokes in crackers
yeah,
that apparently are meant to be dead crap to bring people together at Christmas. It's a bit like that, really, isn't it?
Pepsi is a shitty crackers.
A sort of rubbishy kind of way.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
I just what I see it as well is that I just thought it was Pepsi. What's the word? Pepsi capitalising on the whole of what's the word? Like freedom fighters and activists.
But is that not what most people try to do when they're advertising? Just jump on the bandwagon of something else, don't they, and add their brand to it and hope that their brand's going to gain publicity from the movement.
That's literally the only problem I have with the trailer. Not the trailer, the ad.
So they're
Nothing
jumping
else.
on this social bandwagon.
Yeah.
Social warrior bandwagon.
Yeah, even though they're just the whole social warrior thing's totally against corporate.
Intentions.
Corporatized. Yeah. Corporate shit. So that's the only thing I had a problem with it, but I don't see why it was racist or
Yeah.
shit.
I think it's it's probably people overreacting on other people's behalves.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Because it's
Or it's the people that are saying that it's like this because they're so disconnected from being connected with other people that they don't realise what the actual intention and the message is meant to be.
Do you think just people just want to moan about stuff now?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Is that all?
People don't need an excuse to moan.
People like to rant.
They certainly find excuses to rant about shit, don't they?
I know, but they don't generally need one.
It's like a venom sting from a scorpion.
Oh yeah.
A scorpion, he said.
Sorry, you segue into that properly.
It's alright, Josh has just died in the corner.
He just got stung by a scorpion.
Yeah, in my drink. But you can get in alcohol, can't you? You can get like scorpions in alcohol.
In tequila.
Wee wee. So I've got the specs on that on the screen in front of us. Of
Project
the Xbox
Scorpio
One.
exclusive final specs revealed.
So it's like this is like the Xbox One is getting, you know, the PS4 Pro. The Xbox One is getting the Xbox is getting their version of the PS4 Pro, even though they've been planning it for ages. Actually,
The first question is, do you think it's actually going to be called Project Scorpio
Oh,
when
definitely
it comes
not,
out?
No,
what was the
that's a code name,
Yeah, I know.
hardware code name.
what was the
What do you think
PS4 Pro code name? 1 minute.
Wasn't that like
can't
Neo or One?
Yeah, I
was
think it was
Neo.
Neo.
that
Yeah.
Neo.
It was Neo.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
It was Project Neo.
Jesus, I've got the hiccups today. Yeah, Neo. Yeah. So it's going to be obviously called something different.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be called the Xbox 2, or they're going to completely change the numbers up again?
It'll probably be Xbox One because the one I've got here is the Xbox One S. So they'll probably call it the Xbox.
Well, if they've
One
called that the
4K
1S, then what are they going to
Plus.
call it?
Don't know. They'll probably call it the Plus or something like that, you know. But
1SS, and then they'll have the 1SSS.
the SSSS, and they'll be all like snappy saluting. We must play games.
Du hast PS4!
Du hast. Dankeschön for your game. Imagine if you put a disc in the console each time and it goes Dankeschön.
It out.
It goes Dankeschön.
Well,
But yeah.
compared on specs, then the Scorpio is definitely trashing the
PS4
Pro.
Yeah. It's even got a 4K Blu-ray player, same as the the Xbox One S. And the Sony own Blu-ray, and even the PS4 Pro, we don't have a 4K Blu-ray player on it. Looks
Yeah,
crazy.
which
Yeah,
is weird.
but have you seen the entry level prices for the Project Scorpio?
There's no prices out for it yet.
Well, people are
I,
saying
it's
it's about
speculating.
I was looking
$600.
before, and they're speculating it's going to be, like Jeff says, going to be between $500 and $600.
That's about right.
But if you're
Is that
looking,
not a lot?
if you're
I'll
looking
go
on the
down in
PC
price,
side to get 4K gaming, you're looking at least 800. So it's still
Yeah.
going to be $300 to $200 cheaper
Yeah, because
on
I've
PC.
been looking at like getting 4K gaming PC, and the lowest I can get it is 750, just over that. So
Yeah.
you are saving money by.
But are
getting
they not
this.
pricing out most of their market?
What do you mean?
If they put the console at that price, bearing in mind that they've already got a console which is doing exactly what people want it to do for half the price.
I'm just trying to find out the launch price of.
It was
PS4
about
Pro.
$469 the launch price for.
So I'm
PS4
guessing it'll
Pro,
probably
I
be
think.
around about the same.
Well, I don't think this is going to be for the average consumer who's going to, who's going to be worried about the price, because these are the people that buy all the DLCs, all the games, all the exclusive content. These are the hard pros,
We
Yeah.
say hard pros or
They
the
wanna
console
get-
people.
They want, they're like
Well,
the
the
basically the
people
PC players who play.
the
Consoles?
enthusiasts of consoles,
Yeah.
because there is a crowd of enthusiasts that like consoles. There definitely is a crowd of people like that out there. Now, there's no mention of VR, which I think is a bit weird with Scorpio as well.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd want to do that, but sometimes they don't want to tie that in.
Yeah, because like you don't want to promise that, do you?
No.
But it might generally come out because these are just like the specs. They haven't really said anything about what it can do. But I think it looks pretty good, to be honest. It looks
Like
quite a beastly
everyone's
console.
estimating 10 teraflops out of it, in terms of compute performance. But I don't think you're going to get 10 teraflops. I think you'll probably get about
I think they're
7
saying 6.
to 7 probably is around what I think. Yeah, somewhere around 6 to 7.
And it's a Jaguar core as well. Jeff Jaguar.
No, it's not a Jaguar core. That's on the PlayStation Pro.
And the Xbox One's
On
got
the
Custom.
Xbox One, yeah.
You're looking at the wrong one. We're on Scorpio.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! Yeah, I am.
That's a custom x86 cores clocked in at 2.3 gigahertz.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
And that's 8
I've
cores.
literally been looking at all of them. I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. But yeah, DDR5 as well.
Mm-hmm.
The memory bandwidth. Woo. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a beast of a console, to be honest. For a console, isn't
I
it?
think what the big problem would be is that there's not many exclusive titles to Xbox, is there, at the minute? And there isn't many that are promised, but on PlayStation 4 they have a better exclusive list.
I remember a bit ago when we could have said the other way around.
Yeah,
Yeah, I say it's kind of even. I think PS4's got a bit of a more edge, but not much.
You
Maybe
think
an-
about
an
what's
extra
come out
game.
recently as well, though, on the PS4, like Horizon.
Yeah,
Is it,
that was
is it
awesome.
Horizon? Yeah.
That was the only game that was good for 4K, to be honest.
Yeah.
And the other ones had a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but they're starting to try and push VR, aren't they? PlayStation
Yeah.
and Sony.
So yeah, it looks like a
Which, like Jeff says, if Scorpio's not aiming at VR, then they've already started on the back foot, haven't they? Really.
well, so PS4
Regardless of how the console turns out, however superior the console is in terms of performance, if they aren't focusing on VR, they're not even looking at the next possible step for gaming.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'd be looking at that. They've been looking at it for ages, especially since PlayStation brought out the PlayStation VR. If PlayStation had done it, obviously Xbox are going to do it. There's no chance
how far
they
down
won't.
the line?
It might come out of the Scorpio. You never know, because it's not been officially. It's been announced, but it's not been. The specs and all that haven't been officially announced. These are just. I wouldn't want to say a leak, but they've been given, but
Preliminary statements, as it were.
kind of yeah. These are all the specs for the console, but they're not going to be like. They haven't said, "Oh yeah, what we can do with this console."
Yeah. Like, again, to the exclusives, like, if they don't have a game list that makes people want to buy into 4K, you know, like the exclusive of it, then it's going to fall back to third-party developers, you know, on the Xbox side, and it's not going to people are not really going to want that.
Yeah.
They're going to want something that's unique to Scorpio, and that's what Microsoft needs to deliver to people. They need to deliver a unique experience, you know, to match, you know, something of the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is probably going to be cheaper.
Well, by the time, because PS4, by the time this comes out, it'll probably be like the PS4 Pro's been out for a year.
If they don't have something that they can promise the consumer, then why would they go for the Scorpio over, you know, the PS4 Pro when they're getting 4K gaming? Either way, it's going to look good anyway.
Yeah.
We could add the old argument back in there. What's going to make them go to Scorpio over PC?
Over PC?
Yeah.
Well, PC, usually on Microsoft, most of the games that are launched that are exclusives are launched on the PC as well.
Yeah.
So the PC still has that backlog of, you know...
you could basically connect your
games.
PS4, your Xbox One to your PC, and then you could be playing simultaneously, kind of.
It has the catalogue of some of the PlayStation 4 as well, exclusives. So it has a kind of nice middle, like, road type of look.
Yeah.
PC.
It's just anything with PC, they don't develop for PC anymore. They develop for consoles.
Yeah.
And then
The
they put that out.
optimization in PC games currently, I'd say, was really shit.
Yeah. Like when the Mass Effect came out, it was awful on PC.
Was it?
Apparently, yeah. Don't kick it, it'll spike. It'll go.
Don't spike the mic.
Spike the mic. Sounds like a good
Spike the mic, yo.
rap to do. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'll buy it because I didn't buy the PS4 Pro. So
I will not be buying this.
I probably won't be buying it.
I probably won't be buying it. I'm probably the Xbox S. So
If you're an enthusiast that loves the new consoles, that wants 4K gaming, and wants to just say, I have Project Scorpio, then you go out and buy it and you make yourself feel good. Don't worry about what these are saying.
As someone
Just
that
go.
usually buys Sony products and PS4s or PlayStations, I'm going to say, don't buy it, buy PlayStation.
I buy also whatever. If I had a 4K TV, I buy it because I get the full performance out of it. But I only got a 1080p TV, so
I'd rather
no
buy a
point.
dildo, I'll probably get more enjoyment out of it.
I doubt that. Oh, maybe actually, maybe.
Each to their own.
So, what do you think about the whole MTV genderless categories?
I'm not sure.
Why, Jamie?
Because I've not heard anything about it.
Well, MTV are going to have, when they do the MTV Movie Awards, they're not going to have gender exclusive, like actor and actress.
Yeah.
Or female or male. It's just going to be genderless. So,
Right.
like, female and male are going to be in the same category.
So it's going to be best actor instead of best male actor or best female actor.
Basically, yeah.
And
How does this affect us as the viewer?
yeah.
It really doesn't. It's just people trying to be social.
Let's leave this
Justice
back to an
warriors
earlier
again.
topic.
Yeah.
How's this going to affect the minorities, though?
I don't know, because, like, it's a
could
big thing
empower
about
them.
it. It's a big thing about genders.
So, the white males and females are going to get the same achievements for the same roles, but the minorities are still going to be sat in the background.
That's a different argument, though. It's a completely different argument. That's race. This is all about, like, genders.
Why did you take it to race? Why take it to a dark place?
Because it's still there, whether you want to believe it or
Yeah,
not.
but that literally argument makes no sense. You don't have best black actor, do you?
No, but they don't get put forward for best actor.
Wouldn't it be racist if they said
We do.
best black actor?
It's just the Oscars are a bit weird about it. That's just the Oscars.
Yeah.
That's just run by those white dickheads.
So why don't you just pull them all together and just have best actor in the world?
Well, that's what the
Ever.
Oscars are meant to be. But
Well, that's what MTV is trying to do. They're trying
Just
to
get rid of
put
all the
everyone.
trophies, make one dirty great trophy and go, you're the best actor in the world at this particular moment.
You think about it, all things start with equalisation
Well,
of
it's
gender.
Be like the World Cup
DiCaprio,
of
it's
actors.
even
Like, it starts with equalisation of gender, and then it starts moving on to the minorities.
Yeah.
Like, that's mostly how they do it. I don't know why they do it, and your point is very fair, but don't ask me. They just do it that way.
Well, you got to pay to win an Oscar anyway, so it doesn't. It's not a true award. If you have to pay for an award, it's not true. So, but
So let's all boycott the Oscars again.
what?
So let's all boycott the Oscars again.
Well, do you watch it?
No.
So you boycott it anyway, don't you?
But I've not been nominated for one, so it doesn't
Well, you're
make
not an
any
actor, are
difference
you?
whether I boycott it or not. How do you know I'm not an actor? Just because you've not seen my films?
Well, show your films, and then I'm like, okay.
I
great.
will. I don't have them on me right now. I don't
Josh.
carry a copy with me.
He's been acting your friend all this time. He's the greatest actor of all time. He's been acting your friend all this time.
You've been doing a shit job about it.
I'm sorry, I've been playing the character as the role suggests.
Shitty
Yeah.
friends for a shitty person.
But what do you generally think about it then? Other than bringing race into it when it's not a thing about race.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah. Because that's the way the world's
Whether
going,
it
isn't
pans out that way, I don't know, but the theory is good.
Yeah. Because that's the way.
But you can say the theory's good about a lot of things, can't you? The theory of communism's good, but it doesn't work in practice, does it?
No. But like, that's the whole. It's a big thing now, isn't it? About like people being genderless and all sorts. Like everyone, a lot of people don't associate themselves with just male or female anymore. So
Yeah.
it's becoming a lot more open. So
Did you know that New Zealand, on your passport, you can select gender X as your gender,
I did
and you
not.
have been able to for a few years now.
I really did not. That's interesting. So if that's happened on
See,
passports,
it can happen on your passport. Why can't it happen at the MTV Awards?
yeah, I can't see why there'd be a problem with it. But
Not
it's
that
obviously
we're in
gonna
New
be.
Zealand, but you know,
Yeah.
It's a whole new world, people. You just have to
you're not
go.
going to break into song, are you?
You just, no, you just have to go out there and grab it by its balls. That's what I was going to say before you interrupted me.
A
That
whole
is great.
new world, whole new point of view. Yeah, so should we end it there?
I think so.
On our lacklustre,
Our lacklustre.
podcast?
Yeah.
That's what we should call it, a lacklustre podcast with dickheads.
Yeah. Three dickheads do podcasts.
Yeah,
If you
So-
watch this, your IQ will degrade.
probably. Yeah.
If you watched this, I apologise for wasting your last. How long is this?
Sure, yeah.
Your last 15 minutes.
Too long to be listening to us anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Your last 20 minutes.
Oh, I don't have to do a fucking minute countdown, do we?
I
hour
apologise
later.
for wasting your last however
1
long.
hour and 19
Glad
minutes.
you then.
4 seconds and 39
You realise
milliseconds.
she didn't say anything then? That was me.
I heard Jeff. And
So yeah,
I heard the clink and I was like, oh, Jeff.
Anywho,
And I glared at me.
Tune in next time for our
some
opinions on some other subjects.
yeah, some other subject. Yeah,
And if you like our content, then like it. If you dislike our content, then give us a comment and tell us what we're doing wrong.
everything. What?
And make sure that you like and subscribe to our sister channel, Tech Evolved, where this gentleman shows us about the latest technology advancements and gives you his opinion on them.
Also, you can like my channel if you want. Don't have to. It's pretty shit. At JoshyNell299, it's pretty awful.
your IQ will also diminish watching that channel too.
Which is a mean thing.
Yeah. With Jeff, he teaches you about tech news. With me, I just
Look at flowers.
yeah. I don't do much.
You just exist. That's what you do.
Oh, yeah, I just exist. That's my whole life.
It's good. So
A drink to our fallen comrade,
Again.
Josh.
you drank too much Pepsi.
Bye then.